Hey guys, it's Justin and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I thought I'd give you guys a full exclusive access to AceableAgent Florida Real Estate License course. Now I got access to them because I've asked, and a lot of people have asked about Florida specifically, so I thought I'd give you guys like an insight of what AceableAgent's program basically involves. And I thought it'd be an amazing opportunity for you guys to sort of see and to trust that they're really a good brand, and I recommend it. When I took my real estate license, I used AceableAgent for Georgia, and it was easy. I got it done in like 2 weeks with the final exam, and I was able to take my license exam at a proctoring center and got my license in less than 1 month. Now, there was less hours, but with Florida, it's 63 hours, but you should be able to get it in like 2 or 3 months if you actually do everything as fast as possible. With that being said, guys, let's do just a little overview of basically what Florida Real Estate License, their course offers, and then I'll go into details in the back end of how their course looks like and basically what the benefits are. So let's get right into it. As you guys can see, this is the AceableAgent website, and before I start, I do have a 25% discount code in the description down below. If you guys do decide to use that link, you do support my channel. So if you would like to get 25% off of AceableAgent, go ahead and use my link and it'll help you out and help me out. But with that being said, guys, the price does start at $79, which is really affordable. I think when I did my licensing, I think I paid like $170 here in Georgia. If you guys have never heard of AceableAgent, or if you're basically clicking this video to look up what AceableAgent is, it is a good place to do your real estate license. It is all online. Unless you're in Texas, I think they do have a in-class thing, but everything is online. You get to do it on your own pace, and you get to also use pretty much your own device. So if, let's say for example, I'm using my desktop, you can also use your phone or your tablet, and it all syncs through each other. So basically, let's say you're on like the second section, it'll save onto your desktop and it'll go right onto your phone. So basically you can do it on your phone anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Like I said, it is 100% online course approved by the Florida Real Estate Commission. Your final exam is proctored online. So basically you can take your final exam right at your house or in your office, and someone will just basically be looking at your camera and you'll just be taking your exam like that, not going into a proctoring center. Now, this is the new thing that a lot of people have been asking. What are these basic, deluxe, premium things about the courses? Now, when I took AceableAgent, they only had the basic. I got my license with basic, but had to get like other books and other that, so it wasn't fully there. But AceableAgent, what they said is they've partnered up with PrepAgent. Now, PrepAgent is a business that basically only helps in helping you pass your exam. So they've partnered up with Prep Exam, and now they offer deluxe, and they also offer premium. I recommend that you guys go for deluxe, but if you guys just want the basic and get done with it, and maybe go and buy your own books and stuff, I have some in the link down in the description below if you guys want to see. You should probably go into my previous videos to see which books you guys should get, what books I used to basically pass my exam. But here are the 3 trims starting at $79, the basic one. You get your complete 63 hours, which is what you need. A narrated course basically is a new feature where it's like an audiobook. So you can just click the audiobook function and it will go through the course. So you don't really have to like read everything. You can just have an audiobook. You can basically be in the car, press the audiobook, and you'll be finishing up your hours while you're driving. Do have a exam prep. They say light, but it should have everything you need. Gives you basically practice questions for your exam, and you also have instructional support, basically an email support where you email them questions, they email you back. They're really good with that. They usually do it within 1 day. The deluxe is basically everything what you get: 75 videos, 70 audio lessons, digital flashcards, pretty much a deluxe version of the basic. You just get more stuff. And then the premium is 1 hour private tutoring, which I know a lot of people have asked me personally for private tutoring, but they also offer 1 hour private tutoring there, live webinars 5 times a week, access to webinar archives, and live Q&A. So basically that's pretty much everything you would need to basically pass. That is overkill, but if you really want to pass your first time, there you go. It's only $237. It's not as expensive as you think. If you go and do it at an in-class like program, it's going to cost you like $2,000 for everything they do. So it's a cheap way and affordable way that is really great. Top of that, you know, they have good stars. I recommend it. I recommend it to all my friends that are in the real estate world. Basically promote my YouTube with Aceable because they're so great. And then here's the requirements. Basically, we'll just do a little overview so you guys know. I'm pretty sure you guys do know already, but just in case you don't, you need to be 18 years or older or have a high school diploma. Now you can do this course, but you can't get your license until you're 18. So you can do the course, you can finish everything up, and when you turn 18, you can get your real estate license. Complete your 63 hours. You have to pass with a 70% or higher. Must get background check, fingerprints, blah, blah, what the government wants. Submit your application, basically your salesperson application to be a salesperson real estate license. This is the thing that a lot of people get confused is pass the Florida licensing exam. It's like, what's the final exam and the licensing exam? Now, they're two different things. The final exam is for the course itself. That gives you the right to go ahead and do your licensing exam with Florida. So there's two exams. One is the licensing exam and one is the final exam. You have to do both, and the licensing exam has to be proctored in a class, and it's done on their computer. And once you finish it, you'll know immediately if you do pass or not, and that way you can get your real estate license that day. The last step is to find a real estate broker that you're going to work with and become a real estate agent. So that is it. They do have a 96% pass rate for Florida, unless you're in the 4%, which basically, if you don't do any of it, you should be able to pass. On top of that, you also get a money back guarantee. So let's say you don't pass your licensing exam once you do the final exam, you pass and you go into your licensing exam and you do not pass, you get your money back. So it's money back guaranteed. So that tells you that they really know what they're teaching you guys. Do have that voiceover that I was talking about. And also they do like their interactive games while doing the course, which is really great. You get like pop-up questions and quizzes, and basically like, so you know and understand the concepts as you go. And you do also have study tools that I'll show you guys in the software inside. So let's go into the software, guys. When you guys have your login and you sign in, this is what you're probably going to see. All my levels have been unlocked just because it's like a demo version, but you'll start off with like an overview of real estate business, and it basically you just click and then it tells you, hi, Marissa's the person that I've been working with, but it would say your name. So it would say, hello, Justin, or Tom, or Jeff, or Jeffrey, or whatever your name is. And then basically it tells you, and you just press the arrow buttons. They've got some videos, specific stuff, and right here on the right you can see like the audio and an X. If you press audio and yes, it will basically do the audiobook for you, and you can just have that audiobook play and it will go through everything, and it just tells you that you can do everything online, and you can also use the web, which is your desktop and stuff like that. As you go through it, you'll unlock more of these locks. So when you first start, you're only going to have the overview of real estate business unlocked. They're all going to be locked. And so you start with the one, and then once you finish, it's like a drip content thing. So you got to finish one to get to the next, to the next, to the next. I'll show you guys that it's really easy. It's like very condensed to the point where you can understand things and everything is highlighted. Like an absentee owner is a property owner who do not occupy the property in question, therefore often utilizes a property management service. So that's someone like a person that's like a landlord basically, and it highlights everything that you need to know. And these are the quizzes. So it basically gives you the question, and then you get to choose, and then you submit your answer. And if you get it wrong, it tells you the answer, why you got it wrong, and then gives you the correct answer, and then you go on, right? And then gives you scenarios. Basically, these scenarios are really great once you get into the real estate world, because you're gonna have so many scenarios. So this is really great to know where you want to be and like what's gonna happen in real life. And you just keep going on. They have cute photos and videos, and you just keep going on. Oh, that one I got correct. And it basically tells you what you learned, and it's great that you know, so that way you can take notes and basically like that, so that when you get into your final exam, you know exactly what you're learning. And then once you complete your chapter, it unlocks the next one for you. And you just keep going on. You guys see this lightning bolt? That's called the kawow, I think, on Aceable. But those are the important stuff that you really want to know about when you do your licensing exam. When you go in, those are the questions that are most likely going to show up. That's why it has that kawow little lightning bolt. So you really want to just do an overview on those. Once you finish and you go to your level assessment, which is for every chapter, you have to do a short assessment, and you'll have to earn 85% or higher to get to the next level. If you don't get an 85 or higher, you can basically go and do it again. But those are things that is on your Florida real estate license if you do choose Aceable. Now, this is the basic version. Now, the deluxe, and I think it's the premium deluxe? Or the premium, sorry, is probably a different they're going to give you like a different link to Prep Agent where they're going to give you more stuff like that and basically all the benefits of what you paid for. But I also wanted to show you guys that when you go to your resources, they have a lot of resources even though you're in the basic. So if you choose the basic, you're not like on the low and you won't be able to pass. You have all the stuff that you need to pass. It's just you have to use your resources. You know, you have your practice test. I think they said there's like 500 questions on there. And it's just a practice test for your final exam for Aceable, and it also does help you study for your licensing exam for Florida. Also have study guides, which is like a PDF basically of all the things that you learn, all the key terms. I have no clue who this guy is, but that's the study guide. You also have Quizlet that they've made for specifically Aceable for your Florida exam. Key terms, basically like a vocabulary term sheet. Your math guide basically tells you all the math that you need to know, and these are actually really important on your licensing exam because they give you questions like scenarios where you have to use like the gross rent multiplier, and you have to know basically how to use those numbers. So it's some math that you have to know. Contract style writing guide. So when you guys get into the real estate world and you start writing contracts, sales agreements or stuff like that, these are the things that like you need to know so that you don't mess up on your contracts. Your broker will also help you on this, but these are some things that you want to know beforehand before you do, let's say, get a sales agreement form and you have no clue what you're writing. Those are things that you want to know. Mastery tracking, basic, the COAL that I was telling you guys about. I guess they changed the name to Mastery Tracking. It used to be called COAL, I think, but they changed the name. And you just get some study tips. That's basically in the basic. Now, remember, I don't have access to the deluxe or the premium, but if you're just trying to get the basics done, trying to get, you know, the course finished as soon as possible, I recommend the basic. It's a great way. That's what I used, and I was able to pass. Now, I did have to get a study, like a study practice book that I bought on Amazon that was really helpful, and that helped me pass my exam. If you want more information about that, leave it in the comment section below. I'll try and answer your questions. But if you just want an all-exclusive just package for everything, you just don't want to go there and this and that, I recommend you guys at least get deluxe. I mean, you're going to get everything you need. You're going to get videos, audio lessons, digital flashcards, and this is all by Prep Agent, which is pretty well known in the real estate licensing study courses. You also get like the preps and the ebooks and stuff like that. And if you really want to go like ham and you want to get everything, you want to be like an expert, I would go ahead and go with the premium. It's not too expensive. I mean, yes, $79 versus $237, but you do save a lot of money. Plus you also get the 25% coupon that I'm going to give you guys if you use that link down in the description box below, which will give you guys more discounts. So in terms, the premium will be basically the price of deluxe. Is it worth it? In my opinion, if you're going to pay the price of deluxe, you might as well go for premium because you get everything and all access to it. So with that being said, guys, if you're deciding to use AceableAgent and different other online courses, I recommend AceableAgent. AceableAgent is like my go-to, and all my coworkers, my real estate agent people that I work with, I recommended this and they've gotten their license real quick. And it's really simple. It's like very interactive and it's very modern. It's not so hard to read and like pages of pages to read. It's all condensed, really great for anyone that's like millennials or for me or someone that just wants to get through it. This is a great option. If you do choose to use AceableAgent for your Florida real estate exam, remember there is a 25% discount code that helps me out and helps you out. And if you do use it, put it in the comment section below because I want to know, and I will make sure to give you guys a comment back. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.